Throughout human history, mysterious disappearances have captivated our collective imagination. From wealthy socialites to influential political figures, from celebrated artists to beloved musicians, the phenomenon of vanishing without a trace knows no bounds. These disappearances leave behind not just grieving families, but also legacies shrouded in questions that often remain unanswered for decades. In this extended exploration, we'll delve into 6 haunting cases of prominent figures who remain missing in 2024. Each story presents its own unique circumstances, theories, and lasting impact on those left behind. Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you enjoy our content and want to dive deeper into the world of cold cases and unsolved mysteries, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Your support inspires us to uncover more intriguing stories and insights into these baffling cases. And don't forget to leave your comments below. We love hearing your thoughts and theories, and your engagement helps us build a community of fellow mystery enthusiasts. So, let's get started. Let's begin with the perplexing case of Forest Dy Shab. Born in Vancouver, Canada, Forest Shab emerged as a promising voice in the Canadian hip-hop scene. Known professionally as Dy, an acronym he chose to represent Die Young. Forest's journey into music began at the tender age of 14. His early years showed remarkable promise, as he consistently dominated local MC competitions and built a reputation for his unique lyrical style. By 2008, Forest had established himself as an underground artist worth watching. His breakthrough came in 2009 when he signed with CP Records, a move that would position him alongside some of Canada's most innovative hip-hop artists. The label saw immense potential in Forest's raw talent and authentic approach to storytelling through music. Under CP Records, Forest began collaborating with Belly, a Palestinian-Canadian artist who had already made significant waves in the industry. Their partnership proved fruitful, leading to the creation of several tracks that would later be intended for Forest's debut album. October 2009 marked a significant milestone in Forest's career with the release of Passenger, his debut single featuring Danny Fernandez. The track showcased Forest's versatility as an artist, blending conscious lyrics with commercial appeal. Billboard magazine took notice, featuring the song and naming Forest among their top emerging Canadian artists list. The momentum continued building through early 2010. Forest embarked on his first Canadian tour, performing in venues across major cities and building a devoted fan base. His management team began planning international appearances, seeing potential for Forest's music to reach global audiences. Just before his disappearance, Forest completed filming for That's My Spot, his second music video featuring D. Woods of Donity Kane fame. The collaboration represented a significant step toward mainstream recognition, with early feedback suggesting it could be his breakthrough moment. Then, in August 2010, everything changed. Forest had made plans to visit Mexico, though the exact nature of this trip remains unclear. His social media accounts remained active until September 8, 2010, posting what appeared to be normal updates about his music and life. Then silence. It wasn't until November 18, 2010, that his family officially reported him missing to Toronto police. This delay has puzzled investigators, though family members later explained they initially believed he was simply busy with his music career and traveling. The disappearance sparked immediate action within the music community. Belly and Danny Fernandez used their platforms to raise awareness, initiating a social media campaign with the hashtag #FindForestDy. His management team coordinated with Mexican authorities, but initial searches yielded no results. While online speculation has run rampant, with theories ranging from voluntary disappearance to involvement with criminal organizations, no concrete evidence has emerged to support any particular scenario. His collaborators have consistently maintained that Forest was focused solely on his music career, describing him as professional and dedicated to his craft. Mexican authorities conducted extensive searches in areas Forest was believed to have visited, but the investigation faced challenges due to the delay in reporting and the vast territory to cover. Despite multiple reported sightings between 2010 and 2012, none have been conclusively verified. The case has gained renewed attention in recent years, particularly after several true crime podcasts featured Forest's story. His music, including unreleased tracks, has found a new audience, with fans continuing to share his work and keep his memory alive. Today, Forest's family maintains hope for answers, while his case remains open with both Canadian and Mexican authorities. His disappearance serves as a haunting reminder of how quickly a rising star can vanish, leaving behind only questions and unfinished art. If you're enjoying our content on cold cases and unsolved mysteries and want to see more, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Your support inspires us to delve deeper into these intriguing stories and share new insights. So, let's continue. Moving from Canada to Europe, we encounter one of France's most intriguing disappearances, the case of Elaine Khan. Born Ellen Zisa on September 14, 1944, in Paris, France, Elaine Khan emerged during a transformative period in French music history. His story is not just one of disappearance, but of artistic rebellion and social defiance in an era of strict cultural conformity. Raised in post-war Paris by his mother and stepfather, Elaine grew up alongside his stepsister, Veronique Mbly. The family dynamics would later prove significant, particularly through Veronique's marriage to French musician Christophe, who became not just Elaine's brother-in-law, but also a crucial creative collaborator. Elaine's entry into the music scene in 1963 was marked by his debut single, a modest success that hinted at greater potential. The following year proved more productive, with several EP releases featuring covers of North American artists. This period revealed Elaine's particular talent for reinterpreting contemporary music through a distinctly French lens. The artist's career took its first significant pause when he entered mandatory military service. However, this interruption would ultimately shape his artistic evolution. During his service, Elaine encountered diverse influences that would later inform his theatrical performance style. Upon returning to civilian life, Elaine began performing in Paris's vibrant club scene. It was here that he developed his provocative stage persona, challenging conventional gender presentations of the time. His performances became known for their boundary-pushing nature, combining music with theatrical elements that both attracted and scandalized audiences. The 1970s marked a pivotal shift in Elaine's artistic journey. His time in England exposed him to the emerging glam rock movement. Sources confirm he spent time with David Bowie during a 10-day period in London, though the exact nature of their collaboration remains subject to speculation. This period heavily influenced his aesthetic evolution, leading to his adoption of more androgynous presentation and bold makeup choices. His 1975 and 1976 albums represented a dramatic departure from his earlier work. These records explored themes of sexuality, drug use, and social taboos, subjects that proved too controversial for mainstream French radio at the time. The censorship he faced became a defining aspect of his career, preventing his music from reaching wider audiences despite its artistic merit. The controversy peaked with his 1979 album, which incorporated excerpts from historical speeches, including those of Adolf Hitler. While Elaine maintained this was artistic commentary, the album faced severe backlash and further restricted his already limited airplay. The period between 1979 and 1986 saw Elaine's gradual retreat from the spotlight. His final recording session in 1986 marked the end of his visible music career. Reports from this time suggest increasing struggles with substance abuse, though those close to him maintain he was working to overcome these challenges. By the late 1980s, Elaine had transitioned to working as a computer product salesman, a dramatic shift from his former life as a provocative performer. Those who knew him during this period describe someone trying to find peace away from the tumultuous world of entertainment. The events leading to his disappearance on April 14, 1990, remain clouded in uncertainty. Witnesses placed him at either the Rue de l'Ouest or Châtelet metro stations in Paris, a discrepancy that has never been resolved. The timing of his disappearance, just after an alleged argument with his mother and her partner, has led to numerous theories about his fate. 2 days after his last sighting, his partner contacted Veronique, initiating what would become a decades-long search for answers. The investigation that followed revealed complex layers to Elaine's life that few had suspected. French singer Daniel D's testimony about meeting Elaine the day before his disappearance added another layer of complexity to the case. The reported argument with his mother and her partner remains one of the last verified interactions anyone had with the artist. The 2013 television investigation into his disappearance explored multiple possibilities, from suicide to foul play, even examining potential connections to drug trafficking. The reported sightings in Switzerland between 1992 and 1994 offered brief hope, but led nowhere concrete. Perhaps the most poignant development came in 2021, when Veronique revealed her discovery about Elaine's potential HIV diagnosis. Her theory about suicide following this diagnosis adds a tragic possibility to the many scenarios surrounding his disappearance. While Elaine was legally declared dead in the early 2000s, his influence on French counterculture music continues to resonate. Recent years have seen renewed interest in his work, with several compilation albums and documentaries exploring his artistic legacy. The American music scene has its own share of mysterious disappearances, and few cases are as perplexing as that of Joe Crips, the talented percussionist from the Grammy Award-winning polka band Brave Combo. Born and raised in Little Rock, Arkansas, Joe's musical journey led him to Denton, Texas, where he became an integral part of Brave Combo's innovative sound. The band, known for their unique fusion of polka with various musical styles, earned critical acclaim and a devoted following, with Joe's sophisticated percussion work being a crucial element of their success. If you're enjoying our content on cold cases and unsolved mysteries and want to see more, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Your support inspires us to delve deeper into these intriguing stories and share new insights. So, let's continue. In 2015, after years of contributing to Brave Combo's distinctive sound, Joe made the decision to return to his hometown of Little Rock. Despite the move, he maintained strong connections with the Denton music scene, regularly traveling back for performances and recordings. The circumstances surrounding his disappearance on October 19, 2016, paint a complex picture of a talented musician struggling with personal demons. That evening, Joe visited Whitewater Tavern, a popular local venue where he was well known. According to staff accounts, he was asked to leave after becoming visibly intoxicated. What happened next remains unclear. Records show Joe attempted to order a taxi through his phone, but whether he actually got into one remains unknown. The short distance to his apartment, barely a mile, has led some to speculate he may have decided to walk home instead. The discovery of his disappearance came when he failed to appear for a scheduled performance on October 21st. Those who knew Joe emphasized how uncharacteristic this was. He was known for his reliability and professionalism despite his personal struggles. His brother James's visit to Joe's apartment revealed an unsettling scene. All his belongings were present, including his essential medication and his prized drumsticks and mallets. Musicians who knew Joe stressed the significance of this detail. These were tools of his trade that he would never willingly abandon. Former bandmate Bubba Hernandez's independent investigation revealed additional layers to the case. His visits to Whitewater Tavern and conversations with locals painted a picture of Joe's final known days. The discovery of a body near the Arkansas River briefly intensified concerns, though it was quickly determined not to be Joe. At the time of his disappearance, Joe was 51 years old, working at a halfway house while continuing his music career. The area where he lived was known for its higher crime rate, adding another potential element to the mystery of his disappearance. As of 2024, Joe Crips would be 59 years old. The investigation remains open, though progress has been limited. His case serves as a reminder of how quickly someone can vanish, even in a relatively small community where they're well known. The disappearance of Marcela Basteri represents one of the most high-profile missing persons cases in Latin American entertainment history, intertwined with the story of one of the biggest stars in Latin music, her son, Luis Miguel. Born in Italy, Marcela's life changed dramatically when she met Spanish artist Luisito Rey, born Luis Gallego Sanchez. Their relationship led to the birth of their son Luis Miguel, who would become one of the most successful Latin American artists of all time. The family dynamics were complex from the beginning. Luisito Rey, acting as both father and manager to young Luis Miguel, exhibited controlling behavior that many close to the family found concerning. By the mid-1980s, Luis Miguel's career was soaring, but the success came with increasing family tension. The circumstances leading to Marcela's disappearance begin with her trip to Carrara, Italy, in early 1986. She spent 6 months there, during which time her marriage to Luisito was reportedly deteriorating. The situation came to a head when Luisito requested she come to Madrid to sign documents related to their son's career. On August 18, 1986, Marcela was last seen at Pisa Airport, boarding a flight to Madrid. The following weeks brought confusion and contradicting accounts. Her last known communication came in a phone call to her aunt Marcela Basteri, mentioning plans to travel to Chile with Luisito and one of her sons. The investigation that followed revealed troubling allegations about Luisito Rey. Luis Miguel's godfather, psychologist Alfred Heerer, made serious accusations about Luisito's character and behavior. These included claims of forcing Marcela into compromising situations for financial gain and career advantages. The case has seen renewed interest in recent years, particularly following the release of Luis Miguel's authorized biographical series. The show's portrayal of events surrounding Marcela's disappearance sparked fresh public interest and new theories about what might have happened. The 2023 development involving Ana Montes, a woman in an Argentine psychiatric hospital who bore a striking resemblance to Marcela, briefly reignited hopes for answers. However, DNA testing conclusively proved she was not Marcela. Today, the case remains one of the most discussed disappearances in Latin American popular culture. Luis Miguel's continued success and fame ensure that interest in his mother's fate remains high, even as decades pass without concrete answers. These 4 cases, spanning different decades and continents, share common threads of unanswered questions and enduring mystery. They remind us that disappearances can happen to anyone, regardless of their status or circumstances, leaving behind loved ones searching for answers and communities grappling with loss. The investigations continue, and while time may have dimmed hopes for resolution, these stories remain important reminders of the impact of unsolved disappearances on families, friends, and society at large. Stay alert, stay safe, and remember someone somewhere might hold the key to solving these mysteries. We encourage you to share your thoughts in the comments below. Your insights are valuable, and we want to hear from you. If you found this video informative, please like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more content. Your support helps us continue to bring you stories that matter. Stay tuned for our next video, where we will investigate another intriguing cold case that explores the complexities of human relationships and the choices that lead to life-altering consequences.